For centuries, elders in various cultures have harnessed the power of aromatic spices to stimulate their senses, boost circulation, and enhance digestion. These spices, often referred to as nature's medicine, have been quietly forgotten in our modern rush. But what if we told you that incorporating these spices into your daily routine could be the key to unlocking your full potential? Let's take a journey through time and explore how our ancestors used spices like clove, cardamom, and cinnamon to promote vitality and well-being. From the ancient Ayurvedic practices of India to the traditional Mediterranean remedies, these spices have been revered for their medicinal properties and culinary uses. In India, for example, cardamom is considered a sacred spice, believed to possess purifying properties that can awaken the senses and calm the mind. In the Middle East, clove is prized for its medicinal uses, from relieving toothaches to aiding digestion. And in Africa, certain seeds and spices are chewed daily to promote vitality and mental clarity. But what makes these spices so special? The answer lies in their unique chemical composition. When we chew these spices, we release their volatile oils, which interact directly with our nerves, receptors, and senses. This triggers a cascade of natural responses that can boost our energy, improve our mood, and even enhance our cognitive function. One of the most fascinating aspects of spice chewing is its ability to stimulate our senses. As we age, our senses can become dulled, leading to a decline in appetite, energy, and overall well-being. But by incorporating aromatic spices into our daily routine, we can reawaken our senses and experience the world in a new way. The benefits of spice chewing don't stop there. By stimulating our digestive system, these spices can also improve our nutrient absorption, boost our energy levels, and even support our immune function. And, as an added bonus, the act of chewing itself can help to reduce stress and anxiety, promoting a sense of calm and well-being. So how can you incorporate spice chewing into your daily routine? It's simple. Choose a spice that resonates with you, such as clove, cardamom, or cinnamon, and chew it slowly for about a minute. Notice how your body responds, and experiment with different spices to find what works best for you. As we explore the world of spice chewing, we'll delve deeper into the science behind it, discuss practical tips and insights, and examine the cultural significance of this ancient practice. Whether you're looking to boost your energy, improve your health, or simply experience the world in a new way, spice chewing is an ancient secret that can unlock your full potential. Imagine if the key to unlocking a surge of vitality, sharpening your mind, and waking up dormant energy hidden inside your body wasn't found in a pill, a workout routine, or an expensive supplement, but in something you could find in almost any kitchen. Imagine that in just 1 minute of chewing, you could trigger a cascade of natural changes in your body that make you feel stronger, more alert, and more alive than you have in years. This isn't science fiction. It's a real, tangible experience that countless elders have rediscovered, and it all begins with one humble spice. A spice that's been used for centuries as a symbol of health, strength, and stamina, yet has been quietly forgotten in our modern rush. Today, we're going to explore exactly why this works, how you can try it safely, and what to expect. Now, before we dive in, I want you to remember that our source for proven senior health guidance is grounded in both tradition and modern research. This is not about miracle claims or unrealistic promises. It's about giving you the knowledge to make small but powerful changes that respect your age, your body, and your health journey. What you'll hear today comes from a blend of ancient wisdom and contemporary science. And if you stay until the end, you'll understand not just the how, but the why behind this fascinating technique. So picture this. You're in your 70s or 80s, maybe even beyond. Your mornings start slower, your energy dips in the afternoons, and the spark you used to feel in your muscles and your mind just isn't as bright. You've tried eating healthier, you've been walking more, you've even cut back on things that weigh you down. But something still feels missing. That missing link might be stimulation, not just in the mental sense, but in the chemical and biological sense. Your body's natural processes of alertness, blood flow, and muscle readiness can become sluggish over time, and sometimes the best way to wake them up is through a trigger your body already understands. That's where this spice comes in. For thousands of years, in regions from the Mediterranean to Asia, elders have relied on certain strong aromatic spices to keep the mind sharp, the blood moving, and the digestion active. One of the most fascinating examples is cardamom, often called the Queen of Spices, prized not only for its flavor but for its impact on circulation, breath quality, and digestive fire. Another is clove, which has a natural oil rich in eugenol, a compound known to stimulate the body in ways that go beyond taste. When you chew these kinds of spices, you're not just releasing flavor, you're releasing potent plant compounds that interact directly with the nerves in your mouth, the receptors in your tongue, and even the smooth muscles lining your blood vessels. Think about what happens when you chew something aromatic. Your salivary glands start working overtime, your senses perk up, your heart rate may quicken slightly, and your brain becomes more alert. This is your nervous system responding to stimulation, a gentle, natural activation that's very different from what happens when you drink coffee or take a stimulant pill. For seniors, especially those who are cautious about blood pressure spikes or sleep disturbances, this kind of gentle stimulation can be a safe and effective way to tap into your body's reserves without overloading your system. But why chewing? Why not just swallow the spice, brew it into a tea, or take it as a capsule? The secret lies in the way our body absorbs certain plant compounds. When you chew, you release the spice's volatile oils directly into your mouth, where they're partially absorbed through the mucous membranes under your tongue and in your cheeks. This route bypasses the full digestive process and gets those compounds into your bloodstream faster. At the same time, the act of chewing increases blood flow to your head and neck, stimulates your jaw muscles, and activates cranial nerves that influence both mood and alertness. It's an ancient sensory hack hiding in plain sight. Let's take clove as an example. When you put a single whole clove in your mouth and chew it slowly for a minute, the first thing you notice is the strong, almost peppery flavor. This is the eugenol kicking in, a natural antiseptic, mild analgesic, and circulation booster. Within seconds, your mouth feels warmer, your breath becomes more aromatic, and you may notice a subtle shift in your mood. Some elders report feeling more awake, more ready to move, and even a little more upbeat after this simple act. Science suggests that part of this comes from mild stimulation of the vagus nerve, the nerve that connects your brain to your heart, lungs, and digestive tract. Now, I'm not here to tell you that chewing a spice for 1 minute will turn back the clock 30 years, but I will tell you this. If you make it a daily habit, especially in the morning or early afternoon, you may find that your energy levels become more consistent, your digestion feels smoother, and your sense of presence sharpens. It's a low-risk, low-cost practice with a long history of use, and for seniors looking for natural ways to maintain vitality, it's one of the most underrated options out there. There's another interesting side to this. Chewing aromatic spices isn't just about internal chemistry. It's also about the ritual. Taking a moment to sit, breathe, and savor a natural plant product can be meditative. It tells your body, I'm here, I'm paying attention, and I'm doing something good for myself. That mental association alone can influence how you feel physically. In fact, research into embodied cognition suggests that the physical sensations we experience can feed back into our mental state, reinforcing feelings of strength and vitality. And here's something many people don't realize. The elderly often have reduced sensory input over time. Taste and smell can fade with age, which can lead to reduced appetite, lower nutritional intake, and even diminished mood. Strong spices like clove, cardamom, cinnamon, or even a small piece of ginger can reawaken these senses, making food more enjoyable and encouraging a healthier eating pattern. When you chew these spices directly, you're essentially giving your sensory system a workout. Of course, we need to be realistic. Not every spice is right for every person. If you have certain medical conditions, like severe acid reflux, mouth sores, or specific allergies, you'll need to choose your spice carefully. Whole cloves, for instance, are potent and should be used sparingly. Cardamom is gentler, but still powerful. Always listen to your body. If something feels too intense, scale it back. You don't need to force anything to get results. What's fascinating is how many cultures already know this secret. In parts of India, elders chew fennel or cardamom after meals not only to freshen breath, but to aid digestion and maintain alertness. In the Middle East, clove is valued for both its medicinal and culinary uses. Even in parts of Africa, chewing certain seeds or bark is part of a daily vitality ritual. Modern science is only just catching up to what these traditions have known for centuries. Sometimes the smallest, simplest actions can have the most profound effects over time. If you're skeptical, that's good. It means you're thinking critically. But the best way to understand this is to try it for yourself. The next time you feel that midday slump creeping in, instead of reaching for another coffee or sugary snack, try chewing a single whole clove or a cardamom pod for 1 minute. Notice how your body responds, both in the moment and over the next hour. Keep track over a week. You might be surprised at the consistency of the effect. Remember, this isn't a substitute for healthy eating, exercise, or medical care. It's a tool. One more piece of the puzzle in keeping your body and mind in harmony as you age. The beauty of it is that it costs almost nothing, takes almost no time, and carries virtually no risk for most healthy seniors. So, here's my challenge to you. Embrace the experiment. See what happens when you bring this tiny, time-tested habit into your daily routine. Pay attention not just to your energy, but to your mood, your digestion, and even the way you feel about your own strength. Sometimes the biggest breakthroughs come from the smallest actions. Most people think that reclaiming strength and energy in their later years requires complex workouts, expensive supplements, or radical lifestyle changes. But what if the secret was hiding in your kitchen all along, in the form of a single spice you could chew for just 1 minute? This small daily act, backed by centuries of tradition and supported by modern science, may gently awaken dormant energy, sharpen the mind, and improve vitality without risky side effects. Our source for proven senior health guidance has uncovered a fascinating truth. The right spice, chewed slowly, can activate your body's natural systems in a way that coffee or sugar never could. This is not about a miracle cure. It's about leveraging a sensory trigger that your body already knows how to respond to, a trigger that wakes up your senses, supports healthy circulation, and even boosts mood. For thousands of years, elders in cultures from India to the Middle East have relied on aromatic spices like clove, cardamom, fennel, and cinnamon for more than flavor. They've been used to freshen breath, stimulate digestion, and encourage mental alertness. The science behind this is surprisingly simple. When you chew a spice, you release its volatile oils, compounds that interact directly with nerves in your mouth and receptors on your tongue. Some of these oils, like eugenol in clove or cineol in cardamom, can improve circulation, mildly increase heart rate, and stimulate the nervous system. The act of chewing is key. Unlike swallowing a pill or drinking a tea, chewing allows these compounds to be absorbed quickly through the mucous membranes in your mouth. This bypasses the slow digestive process and delivers the active ingredients into your bloodstream faster. Chewing also activates cranial nerves that play a role in alertness and mood, giving you a gentle but noticeable lift in both mental clarity and physical readiness. For seniors, This kind of natural stimulation can be especially valuable. As we age, energy levels tend to fluctuate more, and sensory perception often declines. A strong, aromatic spice can reawaken taste and smell, helping to improve appetite and enhance enjoyment of food. It can also help maintain digestive efficiency, since saliva production increases when you chew. More saliva means better breakdown of food and easier swallowing. Two things that can make a big difference in senior nutrition. This practice doesn't require much. One whole clove or cardamom pod, chewed slowly for about a minute, is enough to trigger these effects. Some people prefer fennel seeds, which are gentler in flavor but still beneficial. The experience is more than just physical. It's also mental. Taking a moment each day to focus on this small ritual sends a message to your body. I'm paying attention to my health. This mindset, combined with the sensory stimulation, can boost both motivation and overall mood. There are a few things to keep in mind. Not all spices are suitable for everyone. If you have allergies, mouth sores, or severe acid reflux, choose your spice carefully or consult your doctor before starting. And while the effects are often felt quickly, the real benefits come with consistency. Making this a regular part of your day, perhaps mid-morning or early afternoon, can help you avoid energy crashes and maintain a steady rhythm of alertness. This tradition is still alive in many parts of the world. In India, cardamom and fennel are chewed after meals. In the Middle East, clove is prized for both flavor and health. In Africa, chewing certain seeds is a daily vitality ritual. These practices are rooted in the understanding that small, consistent habits often lead to the biggest long-term benefits. Trying this for yourself is simple. Replace one of your midday pick-me-ups with a 1-minute chew of your chosen spice. Pay attention to how your body responds, not just in the first few minutes, but over the course of the day. Notice your digestion, your focus, and your mood. After a week, you may find that your energy is steadier, your senses feel more engaged, and even your appetite is healthier. This isn't about reversing age. It's about making the most of the energy you have. It's about tapping into your body's own capacity for alertness and strength, using a tool that's safe, natural, and inexpensive. While modern health advice often focuses on big, dramatic changes, sometimes the simplest, smallest habits have the most profound impact. So if you're ready to explore an easy, time-tested way to feel more vibrant, consider starting with this spice chewing practice, one of the most enjoyable parts of your day. This tradition is still alive in many parts of the world. In India, cardamom and fennel are chewed after meals. In the Middle East, clove is prized for both flavor and health. In Africa, chewing certain seeds is a daily vitality ritual. These practices are rooted in the understanding that small, consistent habits often lead to the biggest long-term benefits. Trying this for yourself is simple. Replace one of your midday pick-me-ups with a 1-minute chew of your chosen spice. Pay attention to how your body responds, not just in the first few minutes, but over the course of the day. Notice your digestion, your focus, and your mood. After a week, you may find that your energy is steadier, your senses feel more engaged, and even your appetite is healthier. And if you find value in this kind of knowledge, remember to like, subscribe, and stay connected so you don't miss out on other practical tips designed for senior health. The journey to lasting vitality isn't about chasing trends. It's about finding what truly works for your body and making it a natural part of your life. If you found this insight helpful, remember to like this video and subscribe to our channel so you never miss out on practical, evidence-based tips that make a real difference. Your journey to lasting vitality doesn't have to be complicated, and we're here to walk that path with you every step of the way. Have a wonderful day. As we conclude our exploration of spice chewing, it's clear that this ancient practice offers a wealth of benefits for our physical, mental, and emotional well-being. By incorporating aromatic spices into our daily routine, we can tap into a natural source of energy, vitality, and joy. One of the most significant advantages of spice chewing is its simplicity. Unlike many modern health trends, this practice requires minimal effort and investment. Simply choose a spice that resonates with you, chew it slowly, and notice the effects. You'll be amazed at how your body responds. But spice chewing is more than just a physical practice. It's also a mental and emotional one. By taking a moment to focus on the sensation of chewing, the aroma of the spice, and the subtle changes in our body, we can cultivate a sense of mindfulness and presence. In a world that's increasingly fast-paced and distracting, spice chewing offers a welcome respite from the chaos. It's a reminder that sometimes the simplest actions can have the most profound effects. As we look to the future, it's exciting to think about the potential applications of spice chewing. From supporting healthy aging to enhancing cognitive function, this ancient practice holds a wealth of promise. So what's next? We encourage you to experiment with spice chewing and discover the benefits for yourself. Try different spices, notice how your body responds, and find what works best for you. As you incorporate spice chewing into your daily routine, remember to be patient, consistent, and gentle with yourself. Notice the subtle changes in your body and celebrate the small victories along the way. In conclusion, spice chewing is a simple yet powerful practice that offers a wealth of benefits for our physical, mental, and emotional well-being. By incorporating aromatic spices into our daily routine, we can tap into a natural source of energy, vitality, and joy. Whether you're looking to support healthy aging, enhance cognitive function, or simply experience the world in a new way, spice chewing is an ancient secret that's worth exploring. As we wrap up this journey, we'd love to hear from you. Have you tried spice chewing before? What benefits have you experienced? Share your stories and insights in the comments below, and let's continue the conversation. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of spice chewing. We hope you found it informative, engaging, and inspiring. Remember to subscribe to our channel for more content on healthy aging, natural remedies, and mindful living. Until next time, stay vibrant, stay healthy, and keep exploring.